McCall with RMH Systems. I am the ergonomic and crane and lift device salesman here in Des Moines, Iowa. And I'm going to demonstrate for you today and educate you a little bit about our product from Gorbel. It's called the Gorbel Easy Arm / G-Force Lift. It's not your normal lifting device like a hoist. It's got a servo drive unit, and it's designed to mimic a person's hand movement. This unit here is on a jib. It's called an Easy Arm jib. It's a tickling arm, and then this is in our warehouse. So we have a portable base on this unit that we can use to move it around as we need it. But these could be mounted in your standard 6-inch reinforced floor in your facility or production area. Today I'll be demoing what we call a handle design called a slide handle. What it is, it's a side handle attached to a wire rope that runs up to the hoisting units at the top. And it has a servo drive on it, and on the slide handle it has a photo eye, and it's going to sense my hand. And as my hand, if I move my hand up, it goes up. And as I move my hand down, it goes down. And it's also infinitely variable, so you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Okay. This unit also comes with the float mode. So in the float mode episode, you would lift the product and be able to push this button here. And it will go into float mode, and then I don't have to use the handle. I can just move it up and down with my hand. See how easy that is? So it makes it a lot lighter for you to move around. To kill the float, I just put my hand on the handle and move it down like that. Okay. But that's the basics of the lift. It's made for lifting, this case is 165 pounds. So I can lift up to 165 pounds or below. Has a load sensor on it. So if you exceed 165, it will not attempt to lift it. It'll go into the air mode. So it's made to design to lift. I can put a vacuum unit on it and lift boxes. I can put hook on it and lift manufacturing parts or any other type of equipment. We also have toolings for these that could be integrated into the lift because it has air hose that you can plug into it. You can also do pneumatics. So we can do vacuum lifters and other type of pneumatic movements with the G-force using the tool. And I won't get into that today, but I'm going to kind of demonstrate for you a little bit the lifting of it. So I'm going to put my hand on the handle. I'm going to come down here. In this case, I got a bucket. I'm going to come down a bucket. I'm going to hook it, and I'm going to move my hand up, and it goes up like that. I can move that up and down as I need to. Right? Now, I'm going to demonstrate to you the float mode. Now that I got the product up and I want to position it somewhere, I can push this float mode button. And once the blue light comes on, I can grab the product and move it up and down. So if I need to go and set it somewhere, I can walk over here, set it down into place without any effort at all. And then when I put my hand on the handle, it kills it, and I can detach. And that's how the float mode works. So the tickling arm allows you to move this around 360. You can move it around this way, like this, or that way. You can grab the product to move it around. And that's pretty much it on how the Gorbel Easy Arm works. Gorbel G-Force Easy Arm and G-Force hoisting units are good at a lot of dip applications. Some of them are distribution, like loading. If you're constantly palletizing boxes onto a pallet, we can put a vacuum unit on this, and so you can easily lift and lower your pallets. Also, food industry, if they have to lift bags or lift containers, once again, to palletize or to set on a conveyor line, they're good for that. Also in manufacturing of parts, where they're handling different sizes of parts. One thing about G-Force, it's infinitely variable. So it's a servo, but it also is sensitive to the light versus the heavy weight. And it feels the same when you lift it. So manufacturer uses them a lot with various different tools to lift those. Like automotive industries use them. We use them for lifting windshields and hoods and all kinds of things like that. We use them to lift castings out of machinery. So the machining industry, we're done. We're done in agricultural applications like rim handling. And just about, there's been a lot of different applications that can be used for it. Yeah, I have a manufacturer of hydraulic units that they assemble a lot of different parts and they combine them into one unit. So the product can weigh anywhere from 10 to 60, 70 pounds at a time. And they were currently using balancers, air balancers, to use these for the ergonomics of them. But what would happen is they would use it, you lift the lighter unit, then they go to lift the heavier unit, it wouldn't move as smoothly. So that would be an application that was very successful. So the Gorbel, it acts the same whether you're lifting something light or heavy. Also, it's good in that industry because if the part happened to release from whatever attachment it has, the balancer tends to spring up and cause accidents, can hit the operator. The servo drive in this, it senses that when the load is lost and it stops immediately. So it's a lot safer for their workers. Probably the biggest savings for the customer is injuries. It's a very ergonomic device that saves the operators from fatigue, from repetitive lifting and having to bend over. So I think, to me, that's probably the number one benefit of the Gorbel G-Force is that it really provides safe lifting for the operators. Uh, yes, I think you want to make sure you have the proper power to supply to use a unit. It's very safe. It's easy to install. We ourselves have install crew to install these for you. We also test them to make sure they're safe. We certify them before you're able to operate it. And we'll also do operator training also.